Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Hello, how you doing? This is the desert black cobra. He's generally quite calm and sedate and stuff, and I just sort of scratched him on the back to say hello and see how he was. He's an old fellow. He's about 15 years old. He was captive hatched by my friend and such. You know, he was hatched from an egg, so you know he's never been a wild snake. And you know, he's very old and not so interested in feeding anymore, and I think he's really sort of coming to the end of his days. But I really like that not to happen. There's an outside chance that I can get some desert black cobras imported in the spring, and there may be some girls with them, and maybe he would like to spread his genes before he departs the planet, huh? That would be really good if you could do that, huh, bud? You know, he's born and raised in captivity. He's pretty gentle, and of course, my friend Don is one of the most gentle handlers that I know. You know, if you handle the snake as gentle as they will permit, they're not such, they're not frightened, and they really don't give you a very bad time. They realize that you're not interested in hurting them, and they're generally well behaved then. Huh? You know, you can see he's getting old. He has a bump right there. That's you know, some stenosis of the bone and such. All right, well, let's leave him alone. I'll try feeding him a little later. The desert black cobra is a tough customer to get him to eat. And this is a rare instance that he actually is eating, and I've got a couple more in there that I will likely want to save him an extra one. Don't mind me, folks. I was just looking across the room and seeing what was going on in other cages. Elvis is nearly finished. Come on, bud, straighten it out. You can eat it. Okay, Elvis. I'm going to have to do battle with Elvis with the short forceps, because because the big ones are dirty with, oh, well that's very sweet, Elvis. I really appreciate you not trying to kill me that time. You just took it very gently off the forceps. Pogo already ate a mouse and is looking at me like, well, is that all you got? Well, just be patient. There's not a shortage of mice or anything, but what I do have on hand, if the desert black cobra actually eats this mouse, which he seems to be working on doing, I will offer him the second one that's in there. And hopefully he will dine on that one. I think he's really sort of forgotten how to eat. Well, no, he's got this one pretty well licked, I think. You know, I just don't think that he likes his food just left there. I think he likes somebody to animate it. Maybe that's where I've gone wrong. How are we doing? We're having trouble. Well, he's trying to eat it ass first, which certainly doesn't help any. And he doesn't even have it in the proper lineup. And he's not, he doesn't seem to be interested in having any help. Here, dude, let me help you. Come on. I'm doing the best I can from over here. Come on. Elvis, don't be looking for anything more because I've got one left, and if this guy is successful sucking it down by any means necessary, I am going to offer him the last one. Huh? Oh, we're past the hips. That's really, really good, huh? That's excellent. That's very good. There you go. Camera's not going to bother you. We're just watching. There you go. Oops. Hey, and we have a winner, I think. Elvis, you're going to have to be patient. I know that's not in your vocabulary, but it's going to have to work for now. Oh boy, that's like Christmas come early. You actually ate something. That's awesome. We'll give you a second to get that a little further down. Come here, bud. Here's the second one. Here you go, bud. Come on. Oh, good for you. That's just so awesome. Come on, you got it the right way now. Just get the head tilted in, and you're not going to do that in that crevice down there that are common with vision cages. What is your problem, little dude? Huh? Come on, work it around. Oh, I think you got it, dude. I think you got it, dude. Just put some extra water in it because I blocked the water off. when I put it in the cage so it doesn't get so much shake and bake on it. But since he's got it in his mouth, why not give him enough fluid to make the job a little easier. Come on. Come on. Why do you have to take it sideways, huh? Come on. Come on. There you go. That'll help. That'll help. There you go. Okay, now it's straight in there. Now it's straight in there. Okay, we have the rodent aligned. Okay. He is in pretty good shape. We will get him some fresh water. Elvis, you're going to have to just chill. Because he may want a drink after this. Let's get the shake and bake off the legs. There you go. That's just awesome there, dude. Oh boy. Oh boy. That makes my whole day. Okay, well then we'll get your engine running. I'll see if tomorrow night you want 1 or 2 extra. Huh? Are you a happy snake now? Boy, you certainly made me happy. You got plenty of fresh water to drink to wash that sand down. Now, if people don't even think of asking me, whoa, how can they do this and eat all that substrate? They live in the friggin' Sahara Desert and the Negev Desert. You think they're gonna get a little sand with their food? Don't even think of asking that, you boneheads. Was that okay, huh? Well, that was certainly very cool. That was certainly very cool. You know, he's a gentle old man, and you know, you can see this big bump on his back. Well, you know that comes with age. Doesn't look that much different from my spine if you could see it in an X-ray. But I'm very pleased that this guy had 2 mice. Very seldom does he eat even 1. 2? Record setting. Hallelujah. You know, unfortunately, it looks like my friend here, the desert black cobra, is going to regurgitate his meal. That means that there's something sort of really bad going on in him. This makes me really, really sad. He worked so hard to get those down, and they're going to come right back up. Oh, that's just awful. That is just awful. Oh, sorry, bud. That is really sad. Oh, poop. Well, I don't think he has any, we'll have to do a gastric wash, a lavage for, and see what sort of bugs he's got down there, and if any, and get them taken care of. Damn.